This picture kind of reminds me of things I see in these screenshots. Check this out, family. Okay, this was a lot of work, and I know a lot of people ain't gonna believe it, but I don't believe it either. And I'm just gonna share with you guys what I got. And there may be a lot more anomalies, but these are the ones that are more obvious to me at the moment. Okay, I had to come back to this picture right here because I noticed this anomaly. I had seen it, but I couldn't really figure it out what it was. And it seems like a bunch of stuff together. And I had to come back to it because I didn't even mention it before. And it's really clear that there's some kind of weird face right there. Maybe a bunch of them around it too. I don't know. That don't look right. Just wanted to point that out for you guys. Don't know if this is real or not, but picture kind of reminds me of this. And this is supposedly a real picture. Okay, so you guys could look at the timestamp to keep track of how this went down. At the time, I wasn't aware about screen recording. I just learned about it, as you guys can see in my videos, how I started making videos differently. But there's an anomaly right there, left. They're everywhere, basically, man. All those white spots, they shouldn't be there. The darkness, it shouldn't be dark like that. Um, the biggest is the one I already marked for you guys, all the way in the right top on the tree. Um, this is gonna probably take a while, but it's legit. I'll go through a lie detector if it's necessary, man. I ain't got no problem with that. Alright, next picture. This is the next picture. Okay, this one kind of changes really drastically if you look in the center, the bright green. That froggish looking face kind of reminds me of Pepe, Keck the frog. And I wouldn't doubt if that song that Drake made is really talking about this deity from ancient Egypt when he's talking about Kiki, do you love and are you riding? Probably people, when they're singing this stuff, they're inviting some kind of thing like that over. I wouldn't doubt it, man. Look at all that creepy stuff, man. The creepy stuff everywhere. And as you can see, that white stuff shouldn't be there. If you compare the pictures from the one before, you're gonna see the difference. The other thing that I see on this one is right in the center. You see that white stuff too. And you'll see in the pictures that I'm gonna show later how it's weird. It's almost like this flying thing, humanoid looking thing. Anyways, I ain't trying to exaggerate. I just calling what I see, and there's some stuff that's really obvious. This is the next picture. Okay, this is the zoom in of this next picture. Um, as I zoom in, what I see obvious is that that face did turn more froggish. Wow, that's probably why Drake's song went viral, because he's singing a song for these kind of deities, ancient deity that's on fire right now. Wow, you see right there in the center how Looks like you're looking at the sky. That's kind of weird, and it kind of looks like a face almost looking back at. I don't know. That doesn't look normal. The darkness is also not normal on this picture. There's a lot of darkness. And that stuff, that white stuff, is not visible on this one. And it's the next picture that I took. This house where all that weird stuff is looking, I know the guy that lives there, and he's kind of, I don't know, probably where all that weird stuff is coming from. This is the next picture. What I want you to see in this picture is that right here is not as dark as other pictures that screenshots that I took. Is really, really dark in this area. That's something that I could tell right off the bat. In other areas, this is like it's really bright compared to other pictures, but the really obvious thing that I see is right there. You see that block? It looks like just like a block. That shouldn't be there. And trust me, if I was doing this stuff, I would not put something that simple, just like a block. That thing, I'll at least round it off or something, make it look more natural. That thing, all this stuff is legit. I put that on my life. All this stuff is legit. There's no need for me to do this stuff, you know. I ain't nobody. I'm just, just me. This is the next picture. And what I see on this picture, I don't really see too much. I'm trying to go fast now, because if not, I'm going to be here all night. I don't see nothing obvious. But let me zoom in so you guys could, if you guys see something, probably you guys could point it out. I don't see nothing too obvious. It is that right there in the middle of the bushes. You see like the white dot right there. That shouldn't be there either. It looks like some eyes and stuff. And it reminds me of that picture I took in the daytime. And there's like the clearest things I got. Like there's a shadow being, and it kind of looks like the eyes like the same. That's it. That's pretty much it. This is the next picture. This one, what I noticed right away is the color. The color is way different. I don't know what happened. These things could manipulate my camera too. They you guys are gonna see in the future right now how they basically made my camera get really, really blurry and even turn all gray at one point. It turned all gray. And I don't know if this is part of their tricks, but I don't know what could make it turn this color. Other than that, just the blurry parts, like right there, that blurry stuff should be there. And the shadow thing, I don't know what that is. That thing, that dot, I don't think it should be there either. Yeah, pretty much it. This is the next picture, and right off the back, the thing that I noticed, not too much. This is just this stuff. This stuff shouldn't be there. Kind of looks like some little short thing with the hoop. What are those called? Those gowns that they wear for rituals. That's what it kind of looks like to me. And then to the left of it, it kind of looks like some kind of hybrid looking thing. Other than that, I don't see nothing much. This is how it looked when they made it turn gray. I don't know how that was possible. After that, this is how it looked like for a while. I don't know what happened in this moment. It just turned this way. And it's kind of weird. This is the next picture, and as you guys can see, there's nothing much, just like some weird stuff that shouldn't be there, but I can't say it's anything either because I can't. It just looks weird. Weird stuff. 11/11/22. This was the last picture that it got kind of blurry. There might be more, but at this moment it got back to normal after this picture. Let me see. Kind of, you could see like half faces. That's what I see. It's weird. Other than that, I don't know why it turned that way. This is the next picture. This picture, I don't really see nothing too odd other than the darkness I told you guys about. It shouldn't be that dark down there. You see how it's really dark. Other than that, just the blurriness. That's the only anomalies I see. Really blurry, and I might see like some faces like on the tree, but it could be that paradama, whatever they call it, where you see faces everywhere. But that's bullshit, man, because if there's no face, you're not going to see a face. Only when there's faces, you will see faces. Pareidolia, whatever it's called. And that's just a word they made up to explain this stuff. Okay, this is the next one. And I'm going to try to move faster because there's a lot of pictures that are weird. And I haven't even found all the anomalies on it because I haven't had the time. But the ones that are most apparent, they're most apparent. And those are the ones I want to show. This picture, there's not much going on. Just really blurry. Really blurry. And dark. Places that shouldn't be dark. This is the next picture. Same, there's not too much. It's kind of dark in areas that shouldn't be dark. And really blurry. Abnormal blurry. As you can see. Really, really blurry. Unexplainable blurry. This was the next picture. Got kind of darker. For some reason it got black on the right. That's kind of weird. This is the next picture. This is the last screenshot that I got that it got this way where I couldn't see what was happening. And kind of weird. Really strange. This is the next picture. What I noticed, just this right here, kind of different. In the center, I don't know what that is. This is the next picture. May 10th, I guess. And same thing. It looks different though now. The anomaly looks kind of different. I don't know what that is. All I know is it's not normal. You guys can say whatever. All I know is not normal. It shouldn't be there. That's my point. This is the next picture. Okay, on this one, same old thing. It changed really drastically right here on this side. There's always something going on right here at my neighbor's house. This neighbor once he found this stuffed animal at the creek and he took it home, and I advised him not to do it, and he just said he was crazy. So I wouldn't doubt if that stuff is coming. Wow, this is right here. I don't know what this is right here. It looks like a shadow beam. If you look at the legs, they don't even look normal at all. They look really weird. and I'm willing to take a lie detector any day of the week, man. I know this is really hard to believe, even for me. Even for me, man. Wow, the legs looks kind of like cryptid kind of legs. They don't look normal. And I don't have the technology to be doing this stuff. That's all I know. And even if I did, this is way too much work. If I was to do something like this, I'll probably do like 1 or 2. I wouldn't do this many. That's for sure. This is just too many anomalies. Alright, let's see what's next. This is like a minute after the one I just showed you, and it's kind of weird because there's not really much going on this one. Wow, never mind. Looky, that looks like a cryptid face right there. If you see on the top right corner, that looks like some kind of animal face. And then to the left, I don't even know what that is. It just looks like a weird face too. Like freaking weird faces everywhere, man. This is what I'm getting right here. Okay, I don't see nothing much. This is the next picture. Good thing I got this picture because I wouldn't believe it. But this is how humans are supposed to look like. You see right there, normal human beings. That shadow thing. Oh, there's that. See in the center right there? That looks kind of like that. That is that thing that's on that thing where, watch, you'll see. You guys already probably saw it by this point because I'm going to put that as my main picture, the first picture. Where's the clearest picture I got of something weird. And you could see something like this. So this picture was taken close to the picture where I got those 3 weird looking things. And there's more right here. I don't know, that's weird. Let's go to the next. Guess this is just a closer screenshot of that picture I'm talking about. Because I did notice this is weird. Whatever this is, it shouldn't be there. And I took a screenshot. And right there, that kind of looks like a face right there too. Reminds me of a Bigfoot looking face, a troll or something like that. I don't know what that is, to be honest. This is another screenshot I took, a closer up one, because I noticed it's kind of weird what I got. And this is where the order kind of gets messed up because the screenshots, but you could tell this is not weird. This is not normal. This is weird. See, I don't know what that is, but it don't look normal. It shouldn't be there. Okay, we go back to normal screenshots right here. And on this one, you can see that white stuff that's weird, that shouldn't be there. A lot of white stuff. And then that, I don't know, that blurry dark stuff kind of looks weird too. That's strange. Other than that, pretty much it. I don't know what that is either. It could be some leaves, but it looks abnormal kind of leaf. This is the next picture. And on this one, I don't really know what to call out on this one. Basically white anomaly stuff. Tree looks different. The branches. I don't even know if those are branches. Right there, it looks like a face right in the center, that white thing. And around it to the right, in the center, it looks like faces. A couple of faces around. Weird. Nah, I don't know what this stuff is. It just looks kind of strange. Shouldn't be that blurry, I know that. That's kind of weird. Why? That shouldn't be there either. It looks kind of abnormal. I don't know what this stuff is. This is the next picture. Makes me wonder if I would have had a better camera. Like, probably would have got a really more clear images of these things. But I doubt it, because they did make my camera more blurry. They probably would have done the same to a better camera. They would have made it blurry like this one. This one shouldn't be this blurry. It's not like a really expensive one, but it's also like when it's normal, it's not this blurry. I know that. It's like a lot of anomalies everywhere. That's why it's kind of blurry. Right there in the center, looks like some kind of little mystical being or something from another dimension. Right there in the center, it looks like some kind of manifestation going on of some sort. This is the next picture, and I'm still going in a straight order from earliest to latest, and so that's good, because there's a lot of pictures. I'm glad I kept it organized. This one's a good one, because what I see on this one is kind of like a cryptid dog face with like feathers on it. A face right in the center. You see the center of it underneath the ledge of the stairs. I see like a face. Kind of like a doggish kind of face. And I see feathers on top of it. His head. And there's more. This is like a minute later. And on this picture, you see the same thing. The same thing. What's strange about this one is the time is kind of getting messed up on this one. They're even messing up the time print on this picture. So you could tell there's some kind of heavy manifestation. Something really manifesting. And then this, in the other pictures, there was something manifesting right there too. And now you could see just a little bit. But wow, I didn't even notice that straight line right there. I don't know if that's normal, that straight line. Looks kind of weird. The weirdest thing is this right here, no doubt. And there's more. This is the next picture. And as you can see, the timestamp got a lot better. And the face is clear, more clear too. And as you can tell, to me, I don't know, you guys could tell me what you guys see, but I kind of see like a dog face with like a Indian feathers on his head, but I could be wrong. It could be hair, but it looks kind of like that. Weird. Yeah. These are some good pictures. Again, they're interesting compared to the other one. I don't know what I could call out here. There's a lot of anomalies, but I can't call them out if they're not that clear. This is the next picture. It's like 3 minutes after the picture I just showed you guys. And again, you can still see this face with some weird kind of hair or feathers, whatever that is. I don't know what could that be. And then there's a green that highlighted next to it. Shouldn't be that way. The coloring is really off. And then the way that's shaded, that's kind of weird. It shouldn't be shaded that way. It goes from the tree to the little stair thing. That's kind of weird. It shouldn't be that way. Other than that, nothing too obvious. This is the next picture. This is like 3 minutes later from the picture I just showed you. And again, this face is still there. Whatever this is, like I told you guys already, to me, kind of looks like a dog face with feathers on top of his head. And then to the right, that kind of looks like a crocodile now. I don't remember the one before this, but I don't remember seeing a crocodile face next to it. That's weird. Again, the shade goes from the trees to the stairs, which is kind of shouldn't be that way. That's way off. It should not be like that. And the timestamp looks normal. Nothing really obvious. And right there is where I got the clearest manifestations. The first picture I'm going to show you guys. Right there. Probably happens around this time. I'm not sure, to be honest. Because that's on my other phone. These are the pictures I'm recovering right now from an older phone. This is the next picture. And this one is just 3 seconds later from the picture I just showed you. And as you could tell, the dog face still looks the same. In the bush, you could see like some things probably creeping from another dimension. It kind of looks like. I don't know, that's weird. But the crocodile face kind of looks different now. It looks like, I don't know, it looks a little bit different. Crocodile face, weird. And then that kind of looks like Keck, but bigger. Wow. Like a frog face, a giant frog face. Its hands and everything. That's what I'm seeing. I could be wrong, but that's what I see. The eye. Wow, that really looked like a giant frog face. And then under the stairs, there's kind of like a face. It's weird. It shouldn't be that way because it's cement right there. There's a cement, and that shaded, weird looking thing shouldn't be over the cement. That's not the way it should be. And then on the fence, it's kind of weird. It kind of looks like, again, the shade is not right. And there's in the future, there's one where you could see like something manifesting, a little small thing. I haven't seen it yet, so I think it might be the next one's coming up. This is the next picture. This is like 2 hours later. 2 hours later. And as you could tell, it's not the same as earlier. You could see that. I'll come back to this part right there because it's kind of hard to explain. You gotta see the other pictures to see what I'm talking about. But what I see on this one is you see that white stuff next to the tree? That shouldn't be there, like that little white mist. That's not normal. It's also really kind of blurry. The blurriness is not normal. But let me come back to what I was saying. Over here on this corner. Why is it doing it? It's acting up now. Doing it really slow. Okay, you see that? Half of that stuff you see, it looks like a tree. And it looks like it's just half a tree or something like that. It looks like some kind of being to me, especially when with these pictures you're about to see. You're going to see it kind of manifest more and more. You even see like some kind of ears. Watch. This picture is 10 seconds later. And it's acting really slow for some reason now. The phone is acting up on me. But you can see the half thing that I told you that looks like a tree all the way in the bottom. I'll mark it if I can in the first picture. That thing starting to manifest more and more. Other than that, this picture you don't really see much more, just right there in the bush. That's another anomaly. I don't know what that could be other than an anomaly. This is the next picture. This is like an hour later, and as you can see, you can still see that anomaly I'm talking about that looks like half of something, half of whatever that is that's manifesting, and it gets more visible in the next pictures. One of them you could see like some ears. That's what it kind of looks like to me. But other than that, on these pictures, that's pretty much it. You don't see nothing. It's acting up. Sorry about that. It's lagging. Oh, there's some more anomalies right there. I don't know what that is, but it looks like a face. The face that was at the balcony earlier kind of looks like that. This is the next picture. This is like 2 minutes later. And like I've been saying again, the only anomaly I see, well, the most obvious one is this one right here. And pretty much the faces are right here. You can't see them as good as the 2 minutes earlier, but you can still see a little bit of it, and there's like a blur behind it, just kind of strange. I don't know. This is the next picture. This is like 5 minutes ahead. Sorry, I think I've been mixing my minutes with the seconds, but it's all good. You guys can see the time you guys yourself, so you guys won't get confused. But anyways, it looks the same still. The only thing that I see different right here is on the left side. It's like you can see something manifesting in front of the tree. Right in front of the tree, you can see like something starting to manifest. My phone is acting up. Sorry about that. But yeah, see? And then the blurriness too, that's also not normal. It's like some faces or whatever you guys can see. I see like some kind of ghostly faces. And then you guys are going to see right now that thing that kind of manifests right there in the center. This is the next picture. This is like 2 minutes again ahead of the other picture. And kind of looks the same. Similar from this side. Other than the anomaly surrounding it, they probably changed a little bit. And over here, this changed. The anomaly kind of looks misplaced. And it looks, oh, this is what I was talking about. You see, kind of looks like some kind of doll or something. And then you can see like around it, like the aura is like really black. So that's kind of like some demonic little doll looking being, if you ask me. Look at the aura. Really, really black. And it's really small. It's weird. That's what I see when I look at this thing. It looks like a small little being. Dark little doll. This picture is from Ariana Grande. Her video, God is a Woman, or something like that. And it kind of reminds me of one of the pictures I just showed you guys. That little doll looking thing. It reminds me of the opposite. I see the aura is black, and the little doll thing seems to be the color of the aura on this thing. Basically, it's inverted, but I kind of see the same as what's in this image for some reason. That's kind of strange. This is the next picture, 4 minutes ahead. And as you guys can see in this picture, it's starting to manifest more, whatever this thing is. Oh man, the screen is acting up. I don't like when this happens. But here we go. You see that? Starting to manifest more, whatever this is. Other than that, on this side, it's not really much happening anymore. That little thing that was on the stone right there is not there anymore. But next to the tree, there's some kind of like mist. But other than that, nothing more too obvious. This is the next picture. This is like 16 seconds ahead of the other picture, and it's basically the same. Nothing too obvious, just the same anomaly right there. Whatever this is manifesting more clear. And on this side, there's not really much happening, just those white little dots. I don't know what that is, but it's some kind of anomaly. The black spot under the tree, I don't know what that is either. But it shouldn't be there. This is probably one of the only ones without a timestamp. And I could see why I took it that way. But I was probably trying to get this right here. I don't know what this is. But it's obviously some kind of anomaly. Kind of looks like some kind of flying humanoid ghost. It's kind of weird. And other than that, I guess that's it on this picture. I don't see nothing more too obvious. This is the next picture, and we're getting to the end. There's really nothing that I could see here other than that darkness that obviously wasn't there earlier, like a couple of minutes ago. And as you can see how a normal person would look on the screen. Something like that. Which kind of looks weird too, but I know that was a normal person. Other than that, just the mist around the tree to the left looks kind of strange. But I guess that's how it picks up things sometimes in blocks. Whenever it sees something, a block, or it could be some kind of no. What I'm thinking is some kind of being is under her feet, making her feet look that way. That's what I think, because the rest of her body looks perfectly. And these things, when they're around you, when they're somewhere, they make the camera look like that. This is the next picture, and this is the last picture with an anomaly. The darkness under the stairs. That's the anomaly that I see right away, which is hard to get to right now with the way the screen is acting. It's acting up on me. Other than that, the other anomaly I see is right by the tree. You see that mist? I'm trying to scoot it over right now. It's acting up again. Oh, man. Good thing I'm almost done. This is basically, like I said, one of the last pictures. Oh man, are you serious? Let's see. That mist purplish thing. That's an anomaly. That's not normal. And that's the last state picture, and we're at the end basically. So it is what it is. I'm just trying to get this for the record, have it published, so I won't lose this stuff. More than anything, I don't really care what people think. I just know this is not something made up. And I don't mind what people think. Like I said, it's for the record more than anything.